Next up, we're going to be doing some double HP MOABs with no monkey knowledge over here on Frozen Over. So we're going to head there with Quincy as our hero. And to get things started here, we're going to place down Quincy right over here. Right on that little corner, and press play. Then the next thing we're going to invest in is a monkey sub, so get ready to buy that. We are going to leak a handful of balloons here, and that's just fine. Still moving at a pretty good pace through this level. And we want Quincy to be here because we want that extra camo vision on the front of our screen. We're going to come over here and place down this monkey sub. We're going to get the advanced intel. As soon as we have the money though. Don't have it quite yet. But with this placement, we're able to shoot just a little bit more at anything that gets by Quincy. So this is a pretty good placement. And then we're also going to get just a little bit more damage on the front of our screen with another ninja monkey right here. As soon as we can get that money, of course. Right here is good. Just wiggle your way out to the corner of that one as well. And then we can get the ninja discipline. Tasty. We want that extra attack speed so that we can continuously throw towards the front of our screen here instead of having to turn around and throw and not get a good alignment on our shuriken damage. And we're going to get the Seeking Shuriken and be done with this for just a little bit. So we can come back over here and place down another monkey sub. Right here. We're going to get the longer range and the advanced intel on this as well. We're going to get the twin guns and the airburst darts. Some balloons are going to sneak to the secondary area there, and that's just fine. I'm going to go ahead and grab the airburst darts now that we have the money though. And we can see here we're getting close to round 28, but we don't have lead popping power yet. Well, we're going to come back over here and set this to strong and get the heat tip darts. And that'll be our solution for the round 28 while we get ready for round 40. As we know, we are on the double HP MOABs mode. So we're going to save up for the triple guns. And also get the armor piercing darts. Armor piercing darts are really good on MOABs, so seems like a good idea to me.
Tasty.
Does take quite a bit to get to 3240 though. Even when we are popping stuff at the front of our screen pretty regularly. So we are moving pretty quickly through these easier rounds. Even though it may not always seem like that. We're also going to come back over here and place down an alchemist. It's going to go over here. And the reason for that is we want to place down our monkey village over here, and we don't want the alchemist to block on that. So we're going to upgrade this top path here. Getting that berserker brew. We're also going to set this to strong and get the stronger acid and the perishing potions, so that we can do a little bit of damage to the Moab as well. And then we're going to come back over here and get the ballistic missile right before round 40. The extra Moab damage is going to be really handy on double HP Moabs, as you can expect.
Get ready to feast.
There we go. Took care of it pretty quickly there. And that is the hardest round on double HP Moabs, especially on a map like this where the build locations are intentionally difficult. So we want to go over here, go to the left until we're on the monkey sub, and then to the right. Then up. So up until red, back to the left here. There we go. White outline, not white outline. Place it down, bigger radius, jungle drums. So now we have the basic setup going. We can come back over here and get the roadblocker and the radar scanner just to make sure that we get extra damage all the way throughout here. Quincy doesn't see all the way up to here, and we want to make sure we're maximizing that damage. We're also going to get the stronger stimulant, and then we're going to come over here and get another monkey sub. That's going to go all the way here to the left, and then down, left, down. There we go. Advanced intel and start upgrading that bottom path. Ripple guns and armor piercing darts. And we can also see here we have a little bit of space on this island over here that we can use later. Now we come back over here, get those armor piercing darts, and then we're going to come over here and continue upgrading our ninja monkey. We want to get the sticky bomb going. Sticky bomb is really good on Moabs. So we are floating a little bit of money and stuff is getting onto the track, but it's okay. Once it's onto the track, we are doing a fair bit of damage to it. And double HP Moabs is a little harder to face roll just because of the way the Moabs are really sturdy and are going to get a little bit onto the map. But now we can come over here, and we're going to go all the way up until we're barely within range of the monkey village, and then continue working our way down. We want this to be as far over here as possible. That looks like a good spot. And then we're going to upgrade the Moab Mauler, set it to strong, the extra range so that we get even further range on this. We can grab the frag bombs as well. And then we'll get the Moab Assassin. Because we don't have enough area to really build a bunch of Moab Maulers, so we need to make sure that this one gets plenty of value. We're also going to come back over here and get another Alchemist, which this one we're going to place just behind. Right here. We're going to set this to strong. And we're saving up for the stronger stimulant. And now we can place down the other Alchemist, which is going to go right here. And we want this Alchemist to do a ton of damage to Moabs. So we're going to upgrade the middle path here to the Unstable Concoction and set this to strong. There we go. And I know we typically get the larger potions, but because we're doing a shorter run here, we can get the faster throwing and the acid pull. And what this is going to do is make our alchemists really do a ton of damage to the MOABs. As we can see here, we're hitting those with the concoction and doing a ton of damage to them. We can also come back over here and get a few more monkey subs. So we're placing one down just above the monkey village there. And then to the left until we're red. Advanced intel and then the middle path. We want the extra mob damage while setting this to strong. We're going to do one more. Over here to the left until red. Down until red. Longer range. Then another ballistic missile. And we can do one more probably before we need another alchemist. So we can come back over here. Go to the left until red. Then down until red. Set it to strong as well, so we get the maximum value there. And now we want to get damage in this area, so we're going to come over here and place down a bomb shooter. Right here on the tip of the island, we're going to upgrade the extra range in the frag bombs. Getting the cluster bombs going. And we can see we got quite a bit of popping done there. Grabbing the recursive cluster and then getting the bigger bombs and the heavy bombs. This is really good at popping stuff that's weakened as well as popping the stacked balloons. Because sometimes you have stuff that's almost popped and it's like, okay, I just need a little bit more damage. This gives that little more damage and gets them down from a MOAB to a regular balloon, which will make things a lot easier for you. Here we could probably use a little bit more instant damage, but we don't have a lot of room to build up here. So we can go ahead and place down something like a sniper monkey to get damage in an area that we otherwise could not. We can even place it down over here, right out of range of the alchemist, but within range of the monkey village. So we have a fair bit of room to play with there. And we're going to upgrade the bottom path here, and then the middle path all the way to bouncing bullet. And we're not going to set this to strong because we don't need it to be targeting strong. We want it to help clean up and pop stuff that's at the beginning of the pack. And we can also get the supply drop to add a little bit more popping power. We're almost to the end of the level here. Victory is in sight. And there we go. Supply drop. We're definitely not going to make it to elite sniper, so we're going to have a little bit of extra money, which we can place on an alchemist over here. Whoever this alchemist decides to buff is fine. Gonna get that berserker brew and save up for the stronger stimulant. We can set this to strong, but I don't think it's ever going to pop anything for us. It may pop something on the round 80 ZUMG. But it would be cool if it didn't. That would show us that our build is really, really strong. Is it gonna pop? There we go. Popped 37 for us. And we can see here our monkey sub was the armor piercing darts monkey sub that we placed right over here. And that's not too terribly surprising because of how strong these monkey subs can be, especially when they have alchemist buff plus the jungle drums.